Hey guys, how's it going? It's Newman here, and today we're going to answer the age-old question of what happens if the Sunbeam rescues you early on in the game. Now, I will have to warn you, there are going to be some spoilers ahead for the early part of the Subnautica story. So if you haven't played it yet, and you don't want to find out what's going to happen during the early sections of the game, please stop watching now. However, if you're still here and you still want to find out, what we're going to do is we're going to cure ourselves. We're going to head over to the precursor base, which is also the landing site of the Sunbeam ship that's sent to rescue you. And we're going to disable the weapon and see what happens. Now, with any luck, we'll be rescued by the Sunbeam. We'll be able to leave this godforsaken planet. And my fear of deep water will finally be put to an end. But without much further ado, we'll head out of the base, we'll get ourselves cured, we'll go over, we'll call in the Sunbeam, and let's see what happens. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've just been infected by the virus. We're at infection state 4, which means we get all these horrible green things all over our skin, so we are actually completely infected now. But we've also got the Sunbeam mission. You can see we've got the landing site over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves cured, and then we're going to make our way over there, disable the gun, and then hopefully the Sunbeam will be able to pick us up. So we're completely cured now. I've made my way over to the Sunbeam landing site in my Seamoth. We've just got to get up onto the surface, and then it's just a waiting game. First, so that massive energy signature reading is actually the gun that the precursors have built, which if we pop out the water, we should be able to see. There you go, just there. So we're going to go in, we're going to disable that gun now that we're nice and cured. We're going to land, and then we're just going to play the nice waiting game, and, you know, we'll wait for our rescue to inevitably arrive. We've made it to the landing site, and we've still got 26 minutes to spare. So the next thing we have to do is we've basically going to have to disable this very large precursor quarantine enforcement weapon. This is where the spoilers start to come in a little bit. So basically what happens is, as the Sunbeam reaches about 30 seconds on the countdown timer, we can see it descend through the atmosphere, at which point this gun engages it and blows it out of the sky, spreading debris right the way across the ocean. So, as you can see from our lovely hands, we are cured. I'm going to head inside the primary containment facility, which this is not, sorry. This is the quarantine enforcement platform. I'll head inside, I'll disable the firearm, and then we play the waiting game for our lovely Sunbeam rescue. So, I suppose we just have to head inside and do the easy step. The gun is now disabled, and therefore it shouldn't shoot down the Sunbeam when it finally arrives. So let's head topside. I'll meet you guys there. We're back at the landing site. We've got 15 minutes to go. My lovely Seamoth is beached and waiting in case something bad happens. But now we can just sit back, enjoy the lovely sandy beaches, stare at the beautiful unpowered gun, and just have some fun while we wait for our lovely Sunbeam to arrive. So we've got a minute remaining. Let's sit back. Let's find out what happens. I'm going to be quiet for this portion because we're just going to watch. And in about 20 seconds or so, we should see the Sunbeam start to descend through the atmosphere. So it sounds like the gun is booting up, but still no sight of the Sunbeam just yet.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We've broken out here, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
So guys, as we can see, it unfortunately did not work, which means we're going to have no other choice but to escape from this planet the normal way. You can see the gun did sort of a weird thing there where it sounded like it was booting up, it suddenly snapped in position to lock onto the Sunbeam and now has returned to its dormant state. Which is unfortunate, but there are still ways that we can get off this planet. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I am as gutted as you are that I'm still trapped on this godforsaken planet. But if you like the video, please feel free to give it a like, subscribe if you can, and also hit the notification bell if you really like my videos. And thank you for watching, guys. I've been Newman, and have a good day.